Studying at UCAM is more than earning a degree. It's about joining a global community. Just 10 minutes away from UCAM campus, micampus just opened a new residence that combines well-being, lifestyle, and fun all in one place. Today, we're here together with two UCAM International students and one of the main managers of micampus to learn about this new residence. Let's start with Naia today. So Naia, you're one of the two students that are joining us today. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, introduce yourself?
So my name is Naia, I'm 20 years old. This is my first time in Spain. So far I love it here. I love the weather. It's like so similar to home. So it's like nice to have this familiarity. This is my first year studying in UCAM. I study psychology. I love it so much. Yeah.
That's good. It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Why did you choose to move to micampus?
It was actually a very easy process because like when I signed up for the university suggested UCAM, which for me was like less overwhelming, like because like housing can be a bit overwhelming and exhausting, especially when you don't know the country and you don't know the city. So it was like very easy for me, like just to apply there and yeah. And like they have a lot of choices. They have like a single room, they have double rooms, they have apartments. So like I had a choice of like having a single room and I really love it. So
That's
yeah.
nice. How was your reaction when you first moved here, like seeing micampus for the first time?
I was actually pretty excited. Like all the facilities, they were like looking amazing. Like they have a gym, they have like common areas with like billiard and stuff, which I was never good, but like through practice I managed like improve. So like yeah, when I came here, I was like a bit overwhelmed. But like when I get the courage to go out of my room and like start meeting people, it was just like so fun and exciting like to meet people from other cultures and other countries. So yeah, I loved it.
That sounds so nice, like to
Yeah.
live all here together. And I've read on the website, because I'll be honest, I don't know a lot about micampus, but I'm
Yeah.
here to learn today.
Yeah.
I've been reading on the website that it promotes itself as an ecosystem of
Yeah.
living and studying together. Would you say that is true?
Yeah, 100%. I would say that like I actually spend a lot of time in my campus because like we have so many facilities here. So like I can even invite my friends over that like stay like in the neighborhood around and we can like chill like at the pool or like the rooftop or like some of my friends' apartment. And at the same time, because like psychology has a lot of studying. Sometimes like when I want to like study not in my room, I can go to the focus room and like book a room with my friends and like study. So yeah, I would say that's a good like description of my campus.
Yeah, it's a good ecosystem.
Yeah.
Do you think that has been helping your academic performance at UCAM?
Yeah, I would say so.
So like getting together with the friends here.
Yeah.
Having the well, it's not a library, but it's like the study room right here.
And it's like, you know, it has like an aesthetic setting, so it's kind of like inspiring me to like study and look in. So yeah, I would say so.
And as we said, it's a good balance for what I heard between studying and like living and having fun with your friends as well. And I heard there's a lot of programs going on, like activities at night during the afternoon. Could you tell us a little bit
Yeah,
about
of course. We have like movie nights. We have like art and wine, which I love because like I'm a very artsy girl. So I love that kind of embrace that here as well. We have like Pilates, Zumba classes. We have bingo nights, my favorite ones. I never win, but I still have fun. Yeah, we have like, and this is just like few of the nights, but yeah, it's just pretty amazing that they like actively try and make activities for us to like bond with each other and like, yeah, feel like good here. So yeah, I really appreciate it.
That's good. So would you suggest it to another international students that is coming here?
Yeah, 100%. Even if they're like doing either like masters or a bachelor here, like especially for the first year, like I think they will feel really included in like in you know my campus or like even Murcia, because like you meet a lot of people here. So like I think it would be like an amazing opportunity to like somebody to like live in for a while here. So yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
For participating and for telling us a little bit about Mi Campus. We're now gonna go on to Pietro, who's gonna tell us a little bit more about other aspects of the community.
Perfect. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Hi, Pietro. Thank you for joining us today. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm Pietro. I'm from Italy. I'm 25 years old. I'm here in UCAM studying my MBA. I'm also part of the international football team here.
Okay, you must have a busy life.
Yeah, a lot.
Could you tell us a little bit about your day life then?
Well, usually I wake up pretty early in the morning because I have work. So I wake up at breakfast, then I go to the university. I also doing my internship with the UCAM, and I work in the international marketing department. And then after that, I have lunch at the university with the cafeteria. After that, I have my MBA classes that usually last 4 hours from 4 to 8. And then I have practice 3 times a week with the international football team. So that's pretty much what I do in the day.
So you're not bored.
No.
We can't say
Yeah.
here you're bored. Do you think that living here at micampus helps you having such a busy routine, like to balance everything that you have to do?
Yeah, because micampus here offers all the services and all satisfy all the needs you need and you might have, and they help you to focus on what you're doing, so you're not stressed about anything else. So having here the gym, the cafeteria here as well, and other services really help you to focus on what you're doing. Like for me, studying and playing football. So yeah, that's great.
So you would say that having everything included in one place, either like services, accommodation, and everything that you might need, is helping you.
Yeah, it's really helpful because majority of the international students might not have a car. So also the residents being close to the university is also really helpful for them because they reach by walk instead of having a car or asking someone for a ride. So if this is also great, and yeah, so I would say so.
What do you think you appreciate the most about living here?
I would say that everything is brand new. Like it looks like we are in a 5-star hotel. So that's why.
It looks very nice.
Yeah.
We have been walking around a little bit to see the campus. As I said to Naia, I'm very new. I've never been to my campus before. It looks very nice. And I heard there's a cinema as well.
Yeah, there is. There's a huge cinema. Few weeks ago, we just gathered together to watch a Champions League game, and it was great. But it's a great place to be with friends and have fun. Yeah.
So it's a cinema not just for movies, but for football and sports as well?
Yeah. You can book the room through the reception, and you can watch whatever you want on the big screen. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Whatever other activities can you do on here on the campus? I heard there's a playroom and a streaming room, so there's a lot of variety, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of different type of rooms for different type of activities. For podcast people, they want to stream. They also have a little room with all the necessities, all the tools they need for streaming. And then there's also a playing room where people can not just play video games because we have a PlayStation, but also, again, watching movies and films because there's a big screen as well. So, and also we have a playing room where we have a ping pong table, pool table, and football as well. So people usually gather around usually in the weekends, so whenever they have free time. So yeah, there's different type of activities I can do in these places.
It's a good place to make friendship, though.
Yeah, I mean, majority of the students here are international, so you get to know a lot of cultures, a lot of people from all around the world, new languages, new way of thinking. So it's a great place, and all the people being here for the same reason also really helps you to bond even better with them.
And watch football together in the
Exactly.
cinema.
Yeah.
Which game did you see?
We watched a game, Juventus, but didn't go well. So
oh no.
Yeah, don't talk about it. Yeah.
Okay, we're not gonna mention it then. Well, thank you, Pietro, for coming here today with us. And we're gonna move on to Anna now, and she's gonna give us some more information about the micampus. But thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you guys for the opportunity.
So Anna, we're here now with you to explore a little bit more about micampus. Can you tell us a little bit about your role here?
So, well, my name is Anna Egiluz. One of the members of the team here. I do work for micampus in terms of commercials, the commercial side and the marketing side in the Murcia branch, let's say. And this basically that is the role, but it goes a little bit beyond just because the excellent relationship that we have with UCAM and looking after every aspect and just to make sure that we apply, comply with these points that we need to always cover. Okay.
That's a nice role. You have a lot of work, I bet. And you were telling us the other day about the concept and the vision of the campus. I was curious to know a little bit more about that. What was the concept when designing this residence, and what makes it different from other residences that students might find?
Well, to start with, is the architecture of this place is one of is a beautiful design made by a studio called Clavel Arquitectos, which is one of the best ones right now in the national. It's an excellent team working for different projects throughout the world, not only in Spain and other places. But Luis Clavel, who is the architect who made this happen, was telling us one day that his concept was really to make sure that it was a space for not only for student accommodation, it was a space for a meeting point, let's say. And it was for him very important to make spaces like the beautiful corridor where the reception room is. That reception is a big in a big scale, and it's great because represents how big it can be the world. And many of our the students that stay here, they're from many parts around the world. And then there are different areas in the corridor that becomes smaller and more narrower. So everybody had to actually just they have to meet up somewhere, and that's a little touch that makes sense because not many times these students have the opportunities to meet up, and maybe this is a place for it. And I think that's within the concept, which made it different from other residences where are more like the blocks, they are separated. You need to walk outside, you need to go somewhere else. And there's, we live in Murcia where, the climate is important to understand that maybe, when you are doing your exams in June, you don't want to be right at the sun. So
Right.
This is a little explanation of it.
Mm-hmm. That's so nice. Would you say it's a nice balance between private spaces and common space, both to meet new students, but also, of course, have your little space and privacy?
Yes, that's exactly the point of having our rooms. Basically, they are really, let's put it in a way, they are really simple in the nicest way. It's all what they need really for a room, but the common areas are really amazing. So we have beautiful swimming pool with beautiful vegetation around, and it makes it a very nice swimming pool. It's not a normal swimming pool, let's put it that way. We have beautiful rooftop with beautiful views from cities, and we have a very nice gym, very complete with kinesthesia area for just in front of the swimming pool. And we have like the little game room as well, which is the Murcia house, where they have a space for playing with the PlayStation in company, which is always what we're trying to do is to get everybody out of the room. And this is one of the examples where, they can just sit down together and play or sing if they're doing a karaoke night or they are playing bingo or something different. And also the area that is really big is the eating areas, like the canteen and everything else. So yeah, that's an example.
A lot of common spaces. And since we mentioned the rooms, could you tell us a little bit about which rooms are available, just to explore a little bit all of the area of, where the students are sleeping and what are the accommodation types?
Yeah, the accommodation is really, we have 3 types of rooms, and we have the most, let's say the star room is the individual room, in the way that is very simple. You have a quite wide bed and a study area, etc., etc. Always with their own bathroom, and yeah, it's great for them to have that space. But also a second that I think is quite nice is the apartment. The individual apartments they have got, the apartments they got individual rooms, and inside they have their own bathroom as well, which is different from other places where they need to share a bathroom. And then the double rooms where they have 2 beds and 1 bathroom. So there are all those types of different types of rooms, basically.
And you said, well, of course, there's a lot of services included in micampus.
Yeah.
So the students are really like supported and follow 360 degrees, I'd say, no?
Yes, we have got one area that I think is great for all the students is to have a focus room, which is where they have their own place for studying. And also they have an area which is a space for meetings, and they can actually book it throughout our reception, which is 24 hours, by the way. And that is a great service for all the parents that may be concerned of sending the students somewhere far away from home. And this is where I think we are different from others. It's an excellent team behind the reception room, and that's a service, and it's a great service. Also, for example, our prices, they also include the food, and it's a great balanced, nutritious food menu, weekly menu. And yeah, I think it's great to have this kind of included in our price, just because it's really different from just a simple accommodation. Integrates the whole thing. Okay, so that is another part of the service. And something that is also something to mention is the well-being of the students. Having the gym, having spaces outside, having these areas for sitting down together, I think we are promoting the togetherness that UCAM and micampus want to have in our spaces. And this is very important also in terms of well-being. We also have support unit, psychological support unit that every resident can actually just book online, and it can be done as soon as they feel that they have to have that kind of pastoral care. But also I know that UCAM has it as well, but we have that as part of it.
Yes, that's amazing. It must be very reassuring for people and families that are sending their children very far away from the home countries to actually know that their kids are going to be taken care of here and they will find everything they need. Is there anything, like any message you would send to the families that are thinking,
Yes.
to
Yes.
send their children here?
I think because not only because I'm saying that, it's because we have experience now. It's 53 residences that we have throughout Spain and Portugal, and they are working from the last 25 years. We feel strong to say that we are leaders in this kind of residences. Also, we're saying that we welcome everyone from every country, every religion, every background, as long as they come in here to study and live in peace, let's say. And yes, we have beautiful the accommodation, everything else very good, but also the security. We have got very integrated security in all the rooms, not inside the rooms obviously, but throughout the common areas. And our entry, the registration that is absolutely necessary to get into, once you are in the building, it makes sense, and it makes, I think, it's a peace of mind for everyone living in the world that we're living in, to have a very secure place as is Murcia. UCAM is a very secure and safe place to study, but we believe that we are part of that sense of security that in some parts of the world they may not have, and that makes us a little bit different.
Yeah. You previously mentioned that UCAM and micampus will have a very nice collaboration, as we know, and we share some values in this collaboration. I was wondering if you could explore a little bit about the humanistic vision that, micampus and UCAM, as I said, share together. I know you recently opened a chapel here at micampus, right?
Yeah, that's correct. last week we had El Obispo de Cartagena with the president of UCAM, and we had yes, a beautiful little opening of the chapel. The chapel is one of those places where we know that not many residences would have. That's part of our compromise with la UCAM, just because we believe many of our students may share the Catholic values, basically, but also the Christian values within the Christianity of all of us, let's say. It's part of the mission of us to be part of that kindness or that kind of mission that for UCAM is important. We opened the chapel, but again, it's a space for reflection and pray, but open to everyone. So it's not only for for the few; it's for everyone to come. And they need anything specific, we can talk to the Padre Pepe, and he can come here, maybe do a special mass or whatever is necessary.
So I think that together with Naia, Pietro, and you, we did confirm that micampus created a great space for UCAM students here to find more than just a residence.
Yeah, I do agree with what you're saying. Basically, is that we have created a space for those students to grow, not only academically, also personally and socially.
That's great. Well, then I thank you again for coming and joining us today. It was a great pleasure to meet you and to know more about micampus.
Thank you so much for coming to Mi Campus. This is your home, and I hope we can do more of this lovely podcast with you.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.